Welcome to the home of WWE News Rumors and Gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
Can you believe the uproar over WWE RAW being removed from the USA Network some 6 to 7 months into this, and fans are still riveting. They are still rattled. They are still shocked. They're still stunned that RAW is removed from the USA Network, and there's outcries. There's petitions for Monday Night Raw to move back to the USA Network. We're going to get into all the rumors, the news, the scenarios, and how Donald Trump plays into this entire role. We give you the hottest, the latest, the most developments in WWE as we are just days away from WWE Night of Champions. It seems that even Donald Trump, according to rumors and speculation online, got involved, pushing Netflix to step in. Imagine the chaos. One of the biggest wrestling shows being yanked off the air. The backlash intense. Die-hard fans took to social media expressing their outrage. They felt that their favorite show was being taken away without a fair fight. And here comes Donald Trump, stirring the pot, suggesting that Netflix should step up and bring WWE RAW back to the fans, back to the USA Network. It's a classic case of politics meeting pop culture. The wrestling community rallies together, showing just how passionate they are about their entertainment. This whole situation has sparked debate about media control and fan loyalty. Will WWE RAW find a new home or go back to the USA Network, back to its roots? Or will it get lost in the shuffle? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, the fans are not backing down about where they want to see Monday Night Raw. But ladies and gentlemen, that certainly is not all. Because we have more in-depth, more analysis, and a surprising twist. The plot thickens in the WWE, guys. The plot is thickened. And a surprising twist in the world of entertainment. The current reigning defending president of the US of A, Donald Trump, has hinted, again, according to speculation, rumors, and gossip online, at pulling WWE RAW from Netflix. This news comes hot on the heels of fans expressing frustration over WWE going to Saudi Arabia, about the WWE flying, about the WWE putting their talent and their crew and their wrestlers in harm's way. Fans expressing outrage over RAW being removed from the USA Network. Viewers are feeling a mix of nostalgia and frustration as this iconic wrestling show has been a staple for many over the years. Trump's involvement in the wrestling world is not new. With his cameo appearances and connections to WWE and the McMahons, it seems like he is leaning into his past association to rally support during this controversial moment. Fans are left speculating what this means for the future of wrestling programming on streaming services. The backlash from the removal on USA Network has ignited a passionate conversation among fans. Many are vocal about their disappointment in losing a show that holds a significant place in their hearts. It raises questions about how networks made decisions that impacted dedicated viewers and whether wrestling can thrive outside of traditional broadcasting. So what could happen next, viewers, fans, and subscribers? What will be the inner workings? What will be the transgression? What will happen next? Will Trump pull WWE RAW from Netflix as a response to the community's outcry, or will this be a strategic move to increase viewership and support? Or will Trump pull RAW due to WWE still insisting on flying out to Saudi Arabia for Night of Champions, despite the conflict and the potential war between Iran and the WWE, and then you got Israel in there? Whatever the outcome, one thing is clear. The wrestling world is as unpredictable as ever. As we await further developments, fans are eager to see what new chapters unfold in this angle, in this storyline, in this unprecedented circumstance that the WWE is currently facing. Because as we know, if it weren't for you, there certainly would be no Seanzview. We draw you in from the beginning. But that certainly is not all, guys, because we got more big blockbuster updates. It would appear as if the WWE is going, but again, plans can change. It's always subject to change, okay? But the WWE seems like they are flying. They will be in Saudi Arabia. Update on Liv Morgan's replacement as one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. According to PW Insider, the company is considering NXT's Women's Champion, former NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez, as a possible replacement. The report describes her as a heavy favorite to step in alongside Rodriguez to carry the Women's Tag Team Championships instead of them being stripped. These plans appeared to take shape on the June 23rd episode of Raw, where Perez came to Rodriguez's aid during an attack by Rhea Ripley. Meanwhile, CM Punk gave a heartfelt shout-out to Liv Morgan at the Fanatics event that the WWE recently held. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers coming down to the pike here on the Brash and the Brazen. Drew McIntyre's WWE return. His WWE future got breaking news on the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre, the former WWE champion, former WrestleMania headliner, Royal Rumble winner. It would appear as if Drew McIntyre's WWE return is not imminent, as his injury recovery is dragging on. Obviously not good news for Drew McIntyre or the fans of one Drew McIntyre, as he is taking a sabbatical, a long break away from the WWE. WWE actually made last-minute changes during John Cena's pipe bomb segment on the Blue brand of SmackDown. WWE quietly called an audible during the June 20th episode of SmackDown last week after fans noticed CM Punk lying motionless in the ring for an awkwardly long time while John Cena cut his scathing pipe bomb promo. It's funny you say that, because I heard on Saturday that if you go back and rewatch the segment, you'll see after about 5 minutes of him laying there, a referee slides into the ring to check on CM Punk. I heard that they had to make that they made the call to do that to make it less cringy that he was just laying there. So that wasn't supposed to be the case, but someone in the back said he can't just lay there for 10 minutes. Send somebody out there, and that's what they did. The entire segment saw Cena unleash a brutal promo on Punk, calling him Mr. TKO and name-dropping Cesaro, Nick Nemeth, and Matt Cardona to stir the pot even more. The moment got a massive reaction, but Punk's extended nap on the mat had some fans scratching their heads until the referee made the situation feel more believable. The decision to adjust the scene on the fly turned out to be a smart one. Fans have since pointed out that without the referee's involvement, the visual of Punk laying motionless for nearly 10 minutes could have derailed an otherwise electric promo. The tensions between John Cena and CM Punk are far from over. John Cena is set to defend the undisputed WWE Championship against Punk at Night of Champions on June the 28th, with Cena holding the upper hand after dismantling Punk verbally and physically on SmackDown. What did you think about John Cena's explosive pipe bomb promo on CM Punk, where he turned the tables? What goes around comes around for the best in the world, CM Punk. Also, Otis's WWE television absence explained. Have you missed Otis? Did you notice he's not competing? He's not wrestling? Did you notice that Otis is not in action on the Red brand? Although you still do see Otis backstage, but Otis is either dealing with an issue or an injury, but we don't know exactly what that is, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the insiders. Also, 2 matches revealed for the WWE Great American Bash. The Great American Bash. NXT. I just wish the Great American Bash was exclusive to the WWE main roster and not NXT. Why does NXT get all the WCW greats like Halloween Havoc? Pat McAfee fires back after fans celebrate his WWE Raw commentary absence. Some people say it's better, some say it's worse, some say it's subpar, some say it's mediocre, some say it's a welcome of fresh air that Pat McAfee is no longer there, but Pat McAfee will be coming back. Pat McAfee will be returning to the Red brand, the Raw commentary table once again. Or do you think you should stay away? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on Pat McAfee. WWE Night of Champions 2025 betting odds point to dominant wins. MJF says that he hates his job ahead of AEW Dynamite in Washington tonight. Your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback on absolutely all of that, because this is absolutely where it is at. Lola Vice says says that not everything about women in wrestling needs to be sexualized. Lola Vice gets real about overcoming an eating disorder and finding peace in WWE. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are receiving word about NXT talent when they learn about their main roster call-ups. Who do you think from WWE NXT should go to the main roster of Raw or SmackDown? It all comes down to your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, because as you know, if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean's View. We come through when the lights are absolutely on bright. What do you think should be the future of Raw? Do you agree with WWE still flying out to Saudi Arabia for Night of Champions? Should it have been rescheduled? Should it have been another arena? Should it have been another stadium? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions here on the brash and the behaving, the unapologetic Sean's View Entertainment brings it to each and every one of you, because that's what I do, and I do it better than anybody else. Prove me wrong.